Hi ladies, I am here today with Lisa Stoner, owner of E-Events, and just to give you a little bit more tips on hiring a wedding planner, what is the best way of doing it, and with her many years of experience, I think she's probably the best person to answer this question.
Thank you, Roberta. I'm so happy to be here and share what I can.
Yay, so tell me a little bit first about yourself and your company. How long have you been doing it?
Thank you. So my name is Lisa Stoner, and I am the owner of E-Events, and I've been in business for myself for 14 years here in the Orlando area. However, I have planned weddings nationally and worldwide. Those are my favorite to travel as well. I'm a native New Yorker, so with a background in musical theater, so I like to bring a flair of all of that. All of my weddings are considered a show production to me. So it's a set, and I like to set the stage and create an effortless experience.
See that. I can see that. So tell us, what are like the biggest tips that you can give a bride when she's trying to hire a wedding planner?
Well, the good news is these days, pretty much in every region, there is a plethora of talent out there, including here in Central Florida. We have wonderful wedding planners that are my colleagues and friends, and so that's a great problem to have as a bride.
Absolutely.
So in addition to looking for someone where like attracts like and they can meet your personality, I think it's important to look for someone with credentials, with the education, the continuing education. We need to be, as wedding planners, we need to be well versed in etiquette, protocol, trends, as well as ethnicities and what goes into planning sort of ethnic weddings and things like that, and be sensitive to new family dynamics, not just family dynamics. There are gay weddings. There are so many things that we need to be well versed and sensitive to when we take our approach to planning someone's wedding.
Absolutely. What should a bride look out for when she's hiring a planner and just, I don't know, something doesn't feel right, or you're not 100% sure?
I think girls know to go with their gut. I think we know that in every facet of our life, and I would say the same is true when looking for a wedding planner. You should interview, be an educated consumer, interview 2 to 3 to make sure she's the one, he or she is the one.
Yeah.
I think that if you're not feeling her and she's not feeling you, it's a waste of time. This is probably the most personal and emotional journey you will take in your adult life, which is planning the most special day of your life. And it's not just planning it for yourself, it's planning it for your families. So this person needs to relate with everyone. And so I think that's incredibly important to look for as well, other than checking off all the other boxes.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about the biggest wedding trends going on right now for the biggest styles weddings. Decoration wise, what are you seeing? What are common themes?
I feel like the trend, or at least a trend that, and trends are tricky because in the end you always want your wedding to be classic and you always want it to be timeless. That is my opinion. So I think when you think of a trend, the trend should come from within yourself. It's your personal style. I think if you tap into that, you'll know what that is, and a good planner will bring that out in you. Also, I like to tap into the family, what's personal to the family, both families, and how can you infuse that together. At the end of the day, you want that to say, that looked so Lisa and Jeffrey, and I would have expected nothing else. But if you have a bride that's sort of more casual and traditional in nature, but she's got circus performers, that just doesn't make sense. So in the end, it should make sense.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit more about what are your favorite types of weddings to plan. I feel like every planner that I've met, they have their niche. Like they have that one and they get more excited about planning.
It's true.
What is that for you?
If I have to get materialistic about it, and I will, in addition to getting all of the emotion there that's necessary, that's what you're going to feel. I love to tantalize the 5 senses, and I love to trick the mind every 20 minutes or so. So I'm usually changing something up every 20 minutes subliminally. So you want, sense of smell, taste, hearing, great music. It has to look beautiful, it has to smell beautiful, the food has to be impeccable. You really have to do all of those things. But my favorite thing is just truly looking at a table, and I love layering a table. It's not just about a table anymore and maybe a simple linen. Linen has come a long way. In addition to that, you have a charger plate, a menu card, another embellishment. I'm not all about favors, to be honest, but I just love layering the table with personal details. So it just looks more like an intimate environment rather than a huge banquet.
No, I completely agree. I think it's all those little touches that even keeps the guests entertained and amused at a wedding.
Exactly.
It becomes more personal even to them.
Exactly.
What is a tip that you can give a bride to make their life easier when planning a wedding?
It's true. When you start planning a wedding, everything just seems so enormous in front of you. It's such an enormous task, and it's so easy to put the cart before the horse, and I tell this to my brides all the time, which is why I actually create a personalized timeline for them and a planning agenda, and you can find really great ones online too, but like I give you the real deal. Like I tell my girls when to get back to the gym. I'm not kidding. But what I do tell them is to prioritize. In the beginning when we first meet, I explained that I realize that every element that goes into a wedding is vitally important, but you're thinking about one thing more than another. So the brides are usually thinking about the way it looks, their dress. The grooms are wondering about the music and the food, always.
Exactly.
Personal mementos. And so that helps me to know where I need to step in a little bit more and to prioritize. And so we don't really look for tablecloths before we have something else. And I always tell the girls, you show me the dress and I'll show you the wedding. If she picks out something, I know exactly what it's going to look like after that. So my biggest tip is to prioritize and to keep those in order so you keep yourself mentally fresh and figuratively fresh.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lisa, for
thank
being here
you.
today. We'll do a few more videos, and you ladies can check out our YouTube channels. We're posting every Tuesday and Friday. So we'll do a couple more with Lisa so you can get more information. If you have any questions for either one of us, leave it below. We'll do another segment on it to be able to answer your questions. Till next time, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.